Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Got a question here from Henry G. This is an email that just came in. Which DSLR, he says. That's the headline of the email. He says, hi, I'm looking for my first DSLR body and a few lenses around $1,000 or so. Is a new Nikon D7100 with the 18-140 lens at $1,000 a better buy than a new D7200 with the 18-140 lens for $1,200? Or would you recommend saving money and going for a refurb Nikon D5500 for $600 or a 3400 for $400 with two better lenses, like the Nikkor 50mm f1.8 for $220 and the Sigma 17-50 f2.8 for $369. So thanks, Henry. That's a good question, and there's some caveats depending on your usage of what how my answer would be. What my answer would be. First of all, for pure value, yes, I think the D7100 with the 18-140 at $1,000, or you could probably get it less as a factory refurb, which is what I would go, is a better deal than the 72, with the caveat of depending on your shooting needs. The only real advantage with the 72, basically the same sensor, same image quality, same autofocus system. The only advantage is a deeper shot buffer, so you can shoot faster in RAW, and I think in JPEG too. But so if you're shooting something that you require a high frame rate and you don't want to fill your buffer up and hit the buffer, that's where the 7200 shines over the 7100. And to some people, that's worth the extra $200. Is it to you? I don't know. I'm not a high frame rate shooter. And so for me, I would save the money, get the 7100, and probably buy the 50 f1.8 if you don't already have it. Now, you're talking about these other lenses and you're wondering, should you go with a 5500 refurb from Nikon at $600 or a 34 at $400? I wouldn't get the 34. It's too simple of a body. I think you're going to outgrow it. It's a good camera, but I would go with the 5500 if you're at all interested in video, or just because you want smaller and lighter, because at $600, that does free up the money. So the 18-140 is a great lens. It's a great walk-around lens. It's just not as fast as the 17-50 f2.8. Arguably, the 1750 Sigma might be a little sharper too, but the 18-140 is still a very good lens, and I would prefer it as a walk-around lens or a travel lens simply for the range. If I was shooting a lot of portraits and weddings and things like that, I'd go for the Sigma 17-50 f2.8, which is exactly what I've done in the past. I've shot weddings with it, and so it just becomes what your requirements are. If you want smaller, lighter, more of a travel camera, and that's of a concern for you, D5500 is an excellent camera. It's smaller and lighter, has a full vari-angle LCD, better for video. You're going to save money. I would grab that Nikon that you recommended, the 50mm f1.8 that you asked about. And then you just have to decide, do you want the 18-140 for the better range as a travel lens or a walk-around lens? Or do you want a faster with less range with the Sigma? Both good lenses, horses for courses though. Depends what you need and what you want to shoot. Or maybe buying the refurbed Nikon D5500, maybe that allows you to get both those other lenses in addition. So that's the way I would go there. That's the way I feel about it. What do you guys think? Some of you will disagree with me, I'm sure, and say, no, get the D7200. Some of you will agree. Some of you might go another route. Let me know in the comments below. What would you do? Let's help out Henry. Thanks for your question, Henry. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.